functionality of the user varies throughout our product line. This video will show you how to set up and configure user accounts and the level of user functionality per product. We will cover setting up email and setting up texting in separate tutorials. We start here with our baseline desktop application, Easy Apps. Easy Apps and Easy Apps Professional do not require the user to be configured, as they do not offer the login security features that Easy Agent and Agency Pro offer. However, it is still advised to set your users up under employees in a similar fashion. Under Agency Setup, you will see the Employees button. In Employees, select the Quick Search drop-down to see who is listed. You may have Soup and user 1 through 4 if you have never visited this area of the program. If that is the case, begin entering your users by selecting Soup and clicking the Edit icon. Enter a username for the first user. This field only allows 8 characters and will automatically format in all caps. When using Easy Apps, there is no need to enter additional information except for the information needed to set up for texting if you wish to text from the program. Save the record by clicking the Post Edit icon. Continue to edit any unwanted user accounts to change them to your valid users, then delete the remaining accounts, or add additional if needed. Reps can also be entered into this setup, as well as their default commission or commission schedule. In this way, an Easy Apps Professional user who lists this employee in the Policies Rep field will have the commission percentage pre-filled to the policy. On each Easy Apps workstation, go to the Agency Setup screen and choose the appropriate user in the Logged In As field. Click Save to save these changes. This setting will result in the user's stamp on the note and transactional filing, as well as the ability to set up tickler and calendar items per user. If you use Easy Agent and Agency Pro, your ASI representative would have assisted in setting up your users as employees during your initial installation and training. Your base system came with 5 available user accounts and the ability to purchase additional seats to add more. If you did not have 5 users at the time, the additional seats that came with your purchase would have been left as generic users so you could edit to the desired users in the future, as user accounts can only be activated by agency software. The agency setup can only be accessed by a supervisory user, so to complete these steps, be sure to be logged in as a supervisor. You will notice as you review your current users that the A-Pro user box is displayed but not available to edit. You may have non-user producers listed in this screen that show this box unchecked. As you configure your user, you may wish to assign a password, though you can leave it blank to have no password. The password field is restricted to 8 characters and is not case sensitive. The options for employee rights are supervisory, accounting, and producer restricted access. The supervisory option allows access to the agency setup, management reports, and most delete options throughout the program. Keep in mind that users with supervisory access can change their own access levels. The accounting option gives access to the ledger and accounting reports. Producer restricted access limits the users to see and report only on the clients that have their username in the assigned rep field of the client. If a user sees no clients getting into the system, it is likely someone has mistakenly checked this option on their employee account. The employee details you enter on the screen have some additional functionality. For instance, if I am an Agency Pro user who writes checks to these employees or uses the rep payables to pay commission, the name and address information will pull to the printed check. Easy Agent and Agency Pro have web view functionality. For those agencies who utilize the Farmers eCMS, You can enter Farmer's credentials in the default screen name and default screen password fields. You also can enter usernames and passwords for other applicable companies under the User Password Setup. See our workflow series for more on setting up and using WebView. The user you log in as tells the program your access levels, note and T-file stamps, and ticklers, no matter which workstation you use. If you are replacing an employee and wish for the past employee's ticklers to pass on to the new employee, simply change the old employee information to the new employee. If the past employee is a paid rep in Agency Pro, you will want to contact support to deactivate the old employee record, leaving the old record in place for accounting purposes. Then activate a new employee as a user. Agency to Go is similar to EasyAgent in how to set up employee records. Agency to Go offers per user licensing, and the users are set up on program initialization. The Setting Up Your User Account tutorial in the Agency to Go tutorial section will show you how to complete the employee screen, as well as editing existing employees.